I'm on an early Friday morning hike at Iroquois Park. It's still a little dark. I see my first deer of the morning. This one's a young buck. There's another deer up there. There's the young buck. Here comes another deer passing in front of me. I think this is coral mushroom. I'm hiking up a pretty steep hill. I see the deer pass through this area. But that didn't look fresh. I'm hiking up another hill. I just saw a fawn run off down there. There it is. Darn it, I wasn't fast enough with my camera. It's way down the hill now. It amazes me how a young fawn that was recently born can run off like that. That little fawn is at the bottom of this hill. I'm back up close to the top. I didn't see the mama of that little fawn, but I'm sure she's pretty close by. Now I'm gonna hike down another hill. I think the mama does have their babies in areas like this because there's so many places to hide them. There's a doe bedded down over there. I don't see any others in this area. I'm hiking around this deer. I'm not going to get any closer to her. Hiking off in this direction now. I just saw one deer run off. This one is just standing there staring at me. Good morning, pretty girl. You're probably wondering what I'm doing in this mess. There's the other one down there. That's a young buck. This one's still here. You keeping an eye on me? There's a young buck. She's letting me get pretty close. She's watching me. I think she's getting ready to walk off. But she's not running off. There's the other one in the background, that little buck. Now I have to get through this mess. I see another deer over there. I think there are quite a few deer in this area. There's two there. I think that's a little buck. Now I have to get over this log. Big old trees are falling down everywhere. Where did the deer go? Oh, there's one over there. This is an obstacle course in this area. Found another deer in front of me. Two deer. I think these are two of the deer I saw earlier. There's one bedded down over there, chewing its cud. I think that's a young buck. That is a young buck. I think this doe up here had twins last year. A little doe and a little buck. This is the little buck. Oh, a little buck just got up. I think that's the mama. And those are her twins from last year. The little buck is running off. Now the mama is running off. They're on the way up that hill. And I was wanting to hike down this way. I don't see anything down here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hike up to the top of the hill. I'm on my way up this hill, and I see a deer bedded down over there. It's bedded down, chewing its cud. I'm going to keep hiking up this hill. There goes one walking off behind that tree. There it is. Just taking her time. I'm looking behind me, and I think this doe is following me. You following me? She's going in the same direction I am. Now she's passing me up. Now she's in front of me, running off. I'm on my way up this hill. I see two deer up there. One is bedded down. No, is there three deer up there? Yeah, it's three deer up there. That's probably those same three I've been following. Yeah, there's that young buck. It's the same three deer. Mama with her twins from last year. They are right on the trail in front of me. What are you guys doing on my trail? I'm trying to make my way up to the top of this hill. I do enjoy watching you. Now they're off the trail. Walking off in that direction. I think that's the mama up there. There's one over there. Just looking around for the young buck. It's over there somewhere. Mama's still on the trail in front of me. This might not be the mama. When they're over a year old, they're about the same size as their mama. This one's over there eating. I'm getting closer to the top and I see some more deer up here. There's 2 deer down there. One just got up. There's that young buck again with its mama. I think that's the mama. Now here's a doe on the trail in front of me. There's so many does in this park, and they all look the same. This is a beautiful doe. She's headed down that hill now. And this is the trail I'm on. I think this doe could be pregnant. Are you pregnant? I'll hike off in this direction now. There's the young buck bedded down again. And there's his sister. And there's the mama. That's pregnant again. Yeah, she's definitely pregnant again. And there's her babies from last year. I'm gonna take off in this direction. I'm gonna hike down this hill now. I'm about finished with my heavy-duty hiking. I'm on my way up to Summit Field now. I'm hiking up this very steep hill. Well, I finally made it up to the top. There's Summit Field over there. I'm checking out the thistle this morning. See some bumblebees on it. Don't see any butterflies. Here's some wild bergamot bee balm. I saw some butterflies up here. They love the wild bergamot bee balm. I don't see them now, but they'll be back. There's Summit Field up there. I'm in Summit Field now, checking out the largest pond in Summit Field. I don't see anything here. Checking out the milkweed, I see a eastern tiger swallowtail butterfly on it. There's a great spangled fritillary butterfly on that milkweed. This is the pond closest to Sullivan Grove. I see 2 mallard ducks in it, a male and a female. There they go. I see them in this pond quite a bit. They must like this small pond. Well, I'm not going to bother them anymore. I'll take off. I'm out here exploring Summit Field. I found some butterfly weed. I found some more butterfly weed, but I don't see any butterflies. The rattlesnake master is starting to bloom out. There's a common white-tailed dragonfly. This is the pond in the center of Summit Field. Well, I'm about finished piddling around in Summit Field. More butterfly weed, but no butterflies. Here's some new milkweed. Don't see anything on it. Butterflies all over Summit Field. There's a lot of partridge peas in Summit Field, but they're not blooming yet. They get small yellow flowers on them. There's some rattlesnake master. There's some more milkweed with a hummingbird moth on it. There's a white moth on the milkweed. There's a bumblebee on the milkweed. Pretty breezy up here. There's another hummingbird moth. So breezy. There's a hummingbird moth back there. Quite a bit of milkweed in this area. Where'd it go? Well, I think I have enough video and pictures of this hummingbird moth. There's probably quite a few in this area. I'm going to leave Summit Field now. Passing this pond again, and the two mallard ducks are still in it. I'm not going to go down there and bother them. I'm leaving Summit Field. I just walked through Sullivan Grove. The North Overlook is up there. I'm not going to the North Overlook. I'm going to cut through this area to get down to my car. There's some kind of a black swallowtail butterfly. Probably a spice bush swallowtail butterfly. Is that a pawpaw tree? It's been a long time since I hiked this area. This is one of those areas that I hike about once or twice a year. Finish hiking that area. I'm at the North Overlook now. I'm going to take the stone steps down to the bottom. Made it down to the Corbly Trail. I'm leaving the Corbly Trail. I'm going to cut through here to get to my car. I'm walking on 350 million year old crinoid fossils. 350 million years ago, a shallow sea covered this area. And I find these crinoid fossils all over the place in this area. Well, I made it down to Rundle Road, and the golf course parking lot where I'm parked is in front of me. It's time for this old man to go home. I'm almost to my car and I'm looking back in the woods and I see a deer back there. That deer just ran off and I could probably find it again. But I'm ready to go home. There's my car.